there's someone in that spot, my favorite spot. My second favorite spot is taken as well. This is so crazy with bugs. Look at that. Where are we? Hey guys, Chad and Susan here on the Soccer Mom Off-Road channel. And Susan had some work in Alturas. Again. And so, again.
Soccer Mom here. We're on our way to Alturas. I have work again. So I brought Soccer Mom Off-Road guy along with me again. He's my chauffeur.
And we decided again to make a camp trip out of it. So we are headed up into the Warner Mountains, one of my favorite places to camp. It is in some ways the most northeastern mountain range in California. I am so excited to get up here. There are just some really, really beautiful places up in the Warners. But we've got some spots to check out on the way. There's a hot springs I want to check out. Hopefully we'll get into maybe some fun trails. But ultimately we just want to get to a really beautiful spot and relax and hang out and enjoy each other's company while having a beautiful view. Well, we're still on pavement, and we're on pavement for a few more miles, but I'm excited to hit dirt. So I'm excited to have you guys along with us for this adventure. Let's do it. All right, well, we've arrived at this little hot springs that I wanted to check out. And I feel like in the past, it's a spot that all the locals and people around use, but now there's a barbed wire fence completely around it and very visible no trespassing signs, indicating that probably the owners either in the past were looking the other way and have decided not to look the other way anymore, or maybe people have abused it and they've decided, you know, we're done with our generosity. Anyway, it's a cute little spot right next to this little hot springs, though, this campsite. So you got these rocks right here, and you could back your rig up under these trees. There's a little fire ring. Beautiful view this way. And then over these rocks, and then right here is West Valley Reservoir. So really a beautiful spot, really nicely positioned. Well, I wouldn't want to camp here right now. It's about 4,800 feet, so decent enough elevation, but it's really warm. It's one of the warmest days of the year so far. It's probably low 90s here, and that just does not sound fun to camp in. So I think spring and fall, this might be a really pretty comfortable spot. But we're gonna make our way up into the Warners to about 7,500 feet, where it should be real nice. All right, I usually run at 35 PSI on the road, but out here on these trails, not really difficult. I usually take them down to 25, just smooths it out, makes it really comfortable. Long Valley. Besides the fact that it's a very uninteresting name, it is an apt description of a very long valley, and it is beautiful. So pretty. This just flowers all the way up the hill. Oh, and then all the way down the hill. We're just driving through flowers.
Oh, and right in the middle of the road.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So pretty. There's someone in that spot, my favorite spot. I got some more spots, but I really wanted that one. My second favorite spot is taken as well. Okay, I've got some more spots marked. They better not be taken. Okay, so I think we're gonna move on. This is a beautiful spot, beautiful view of this meadow, but we're a ways from our neighbors, but they're shooting. Now, I don't mind shooting. I have a gun. I like to shoot. I just don't want having that bang, bang. It's just not relaxing in the background. And if it was me shooting, I would shoot, I'd be done, and then I wouldn't worry about noise anymore. But I don't know how long they're going to shoot tonight, what their plans are. But the second reason is this is so crazy with bugs. We just kind of want to see what else is out there. It is 6 o'clock, sundown. We've still got at least 2 hours of daylight. So we're going to go see if we can find something better. Driving up here, searching for another campsite, and the views are stunning. This is an L for me. I'm being attacked by bugs, that's fine. But there's this whole incredible valley down here. This is an amazing place. And I'm like, great, now you
just kind of deading.
Whoa,
Well, it just
look
keeps
at
going
that.
and going and going.
Now, wait a minute. That's the Surprise Valley, I think.
Oh, that's so fun and happy.
I mean, what else would it be?
Why don't we just camp here? It's nice and flat, and
gosh,
it's kind of trees.
Holy cow, we could camp here.
This is perfect.
Where are we?
I don't know, but it's really cool. And nobody's coming up here, so whether we're on a road or not.
So we found this amazing, amazing, amazing spot on the edge of a cliff. It's overlooking the Surprise Valley, which is something that Susan was wanting to even see this weekend, and I didn't think we would actually get that far. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's stunning. It's green. We could find a spot for the tent, and it'd be amazing. But there are bugs everywhere. I'm looking out this window, and all I see are bugs. There's just bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. And so that prospect does not sound fun. We've got 2 thermocells. I've got 10 mosquito coils. We could start a little fire just for smoke, but they're just everywhere. And I don't know that it's going to be any different anywhere we go. And so we may go, okay, let's try to find a different spot and then just find a billion bugs everywhere. And the thing is, it's not just bugs. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Like there's a mosquito in the car right now. So we want to camp here so bad. The view is like, oh, it's $1 million view, but I just don't know if I can do the bugs. I just don't know. So
you're gonna go brave it, right?
I'm gonna show you guys this view, but I've got to like try to, and I've got, oh, I've got shorts on. I've got shorts on, and they're gonna eat my legs alive. I'm telling you right now, these guys are famished. They've got no food, and the minute you step out of the car, they're like, ah!
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right.
Don't forget to bring me the bug spray when you're done.
Oh yeah, I'll bring you bug spray.
Thanks.
All right, I'm going out. Let's check out this view. I am showing you this view, people, because I love you, YouTube, but at my own personal risk here. But look at this view. Look at this flipping view, camped right on the edge of this, with a view of the Surprise Valley. This is amazing. I can't even believe it. And then we've got this, look at this cliff right here, camped right here with this mountain next to us. This is amazing. But I'm telling you, I'm surrounded by mosquitoes right now. They're landing on the camera. This is insane. I don't know, guys. Like, I really want to camp here, but I don't want to be eaten alive by the bugs. I don't know. This is crazy. Oh, it's insane. We could set up here and do the thermocells. So if we back up here, I could park the GX there, point it out this way and cook. We could put the tent there. Oh, I really want to make this work. Oh my gosh, that view is just stunning.
You smell
mint. There's mint. There's wild mint here, and it smells delicious. It's all over my feet. Oh. All right. So here, if push comes to shove, we try to make it work. We set up the tent, and it gets bad. We could go hang out in the tent until it gets cold enough for the bugs to go away, which is completely cowardice. But it could work. I mean, it's insane. I'm looking out the rearview mirror, and it's just a swarm of bugs. It's insane. But we'll see what we can do. All right, let's try to go for it.
If you can see this, but they are crazy. Crazy.
What do you think of the spot?
Oh, it's amazing. The bugs are got our shields up. Using my hair as extra protection up to my face.
All right, tonight for dinner, we have a beef stew. It's a really simple camp beef stew. And I know that it's really great on these camping channels to prep everything and have it sort of dramatic cooking scene as I chop the vegetables. But you know what? I don't want to mess with that. I did it all at home. And for those of you, really desiring that, I'm sorry. But we've got everything chopped and ready to go. So first I'm going to brown up the meat. And it's all going to be done in my little camping pot here. We're going to brown up the meat. And then when that's done, we'll put in about 4 cups of water, put in all the veggies, maybe a little more water, put in all the veggies, some different seasonings, and then it just needs to simmer for an hour. And we'll set up camp and catch the rest of this view while it's cooking. It doesn't need to be babysat at all, which to me is a great dinner. So browned in here. All right, so I've sauteed the meat. I've got the onions and the garlic in, and now I'm gonna add about 4 cups of water and bring that to a boil. See how much, if that looks like enough water. Got some Better Than Bouillon beef. We'll add about 2 teaspoons of that. Then I got this beef stew spices and seasoning mix. Probably do about half of this, maybe even less, and we'll see how it looks. In absence of any kind of measuring spoon, we're just gonna, eyeball it. It looks like 2 teaspoons, doesn't it? Sure. All right, we'll give that about 5 minutes to come to a boil. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go catch this view before it disappears. Okay, we've got a boiling pot. Oh yeah. So we've got our carrots, celery, and potatoes. And I think that's plenty of liquid. Oh yeah, that has great flavor. All right, now we'll bring this to a boil, and then we'll reduce to a simmer and let it sit for an hour. It's at a boil. We've got it on a simmer. We're gonna set it for 45 minutes to an hour and walk. Basically, when that meat is super tender and all the veggies are done, we're ready to eat. All right, it's been an hour. Let's see how we did. It's not very thick, and I feel like the veggies could be a little more. I think it might need to cook a little bit longer. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add the rest of this, and I think we're gonna let it cook a little bit longer, maybe another 30 minutes. All right, so we have chickened out.
Actually, you have chickened out because I was still sitting out
You
there.
were doing good. So the bugs went away after we started dinner and got the tent set up. I didn't go away, but they were significantly less. And we were like, this is perfect. The sun's gone down. They've gone away. And then while the stew was simmering, we went and sat on the edge there and we're just gazing out. And then just more and more and more, they started to swarm. And pretty soon they were just going crazy. And I was just trying to think, I was holding a mosquito coil in my hand, like around my face, trying to keep it close. But I was just imagining trying to eat dinner with them swarming. I'm like, I don't want to do that. We have a safe space in here.
And it's gotten, like, the wind keeps coming up, so our coils, or all of the, things that are supposed to make this nice dome around you, weren't doing it.
So we've moved dinner inside. We've got our beef stew and some bread, and we're just gonna hang out inside the tent where it is safe. We're gonna get to it and eat some dinner. Well, good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
It was I don't know what else. I mean, it was
An adventure.
It was an adventurous sleep, and that's not really the kind of sleep that you want to have. I don't think an adventurous sleep. How do you sleep?
I think I was asleep more than I was awake, so that's good.
Oh, that's amazing. It was just our cots are a little bit on a slant, but it was also really windy. That way, you could definitely hear it in the trees, and it was just loud.
And it didn't shake the tent, but it definitely, the rainfly, I feel like the rainfly was like moving. It also was like, I don't think it's a full moon, but it was really, really bright. So you could kind of even see, like, as the wind would move, I'd see the rainfly. Anyway.
And I think we're still just trying to also figure out what's the most comfortable sleep system that works really great. But it is around 7 o'clock, and it's time to get going, get up, and get that morning reveal. Let's do it. Really beautiful. Camera just does not do it justice. All right, this morning, parfaits, some sausage, and coffee. That's going to be breakfast. Well, guys, this has been an epic spot. Despite the bugs, despite the wind, it's been an amazing spot to spend a night and have some breakfast and just take it all in. But camp's all packed up and we're ready to head out, but not to home. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring today and check out some trails and some different places that I've been looking at on the map. So let's get to it. This was such a sweet find. This little road was not on any map, but it was clearly a 2-track, and we just decided let's poke up there and see what we can see, and it led us to just an incredible view. I love little happy accidents like this. You know, as typical, I saw a road and I had to follow it, and it led us up to the top of this mountain, and there are stunning, we're at 8,500 feet, and there are just stunning views all around us. What do you think?
Huh? Oh, I was just taking a piano. It's amazing. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Pictures just don't even capture.
Yeah. Well, guys, it has been an amazing adventure. We have seen some incredible mountaintop views today that we were not expecting, and it was so amazing. Our adventure is not quite over. Sort of a tradition for us to find a frosty ice cream cone place in small towns. So we're headed through Susanville on our way home. We're going to see if we can find a nice frosty place there. But in the meantime, we're going to air up the tires so we can hit the pavement. All right, these are good looking frosties.